Mikel Arteta start Kai Havertz, or will Mikel Arteta go with the usual Martin Odegaard, or will he decide to go with Eberechi Eze this time around? Yes, how we doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another match preview for the game between Leeds and Arsenal. Arsenal will be going away to Leeds. We're back in the Premier League. The Premier League where we've actually not won in 3 games. This is going to be a long one, but I believe that Arsenal is going to win this one today. I don't know, I have a good feeling about this game. But the only problem I have is the time. 3 p.m. kickoff. It's always very chaotic. It's always very stressful. That's one thing about 3 p.m. kickoffs games. Actually, the fact that we're going away from home and the fact that we need to get back to winning ways, it's gonna make it more and more difficult. But I believe we've got the players to do it, and I believe that we've got enough quality in the team, and we've got it. I think with Mikel Arteta's press conference over the week, during the week before the game against Kai Havertz, I think that press conference actually gave renewed hope or renewed belief that, or self-reflection actually, like what he did, that Arsenal can go on and win the league, and we're a very good team. Don't let the opposition fans make you feel like we are not that good, because they're trying their best to downplay everything. They're trying their best to divide the fans. They are trying everything possible to just bring, because they know that we're actually going to win this league so easily. And they're trying every type of ways just to put a dent in what we're going to achieve this season. And it's so crazy to see. After our loss against Manchester United, that Arsenal loss against Manchester United, that just showed me how much Arsenal is being hated around by almost all the opposition fans. Even the media. Even the media hates Arsenal so much. That's a proof, that's a confirmation. You can see, they couldn't wait. This is the first time we've lost a game at the Emirates all season. And the kind of hate, the kind of noise that is going out about, the one that even baffles me, that is the one that Paul Scholes is actually saying that if Arsenal are going to win the league, Arsenal will be the worst team to have ever won the league. Who cares, brother? Who cares? No one cares about your opinion about the league. If Arsenal go on to win the league, what will be on record will be Arsenal are the Premier League champions, based on the fact that they were better than the rest of the teams in the league, not based on the fact that Paul Scholes thinks it's not the best league. It's not the best league, or it's not going to be based on Paul Scholes' opinion about the league. Simple. If Arsenal going to win the league, it's going to be Arsenal. It's going to go on record that Arsenal won the Premier League in the season 2025-2026 season, based on the fact that they were better than the rest of the teams in the league by points and by quality. Not based on how Paul Scholes think about Arsenal. It's not going to come down to how Paul Scholes think about what Paul Scholes think about Arsenal's the quality of this Arsenal team. Doesn't matter. What matters to us is Arsenal go and win the league. Just go and win the league. Just go and win the league. Paul Scholes, whether he likes it or not, or even if he likes it or not, even if Arsenal win the league, even if he rates, or we don't care about his rating. My rating is the trophy. The trophy is what matters more to me. Yes, so yes, I'll just go into it because it's gonna be a big game. Forget about Paul Scholes, forget about the opposition things. I just know they are trying as hard as possible to divide the team. It's just that I know over the past few weeks I've actually been frustrated. I've been coming out with some negative. I won't say negative. I would just feel like my honest reviews about the game. I know some people have actually said, no, you're too negative and all that. Just back the team. Yes, back the team, but there's no denying that we've actually not been at our best. It's obvious to see, we've been scraping victory. I think we've had our dip now. The funny thing is, I actually expected us to dip in December, but we decided not to dip in December. We decided to dip in January. And the luck we had was, the luck Arsenal had was the period where we had our dip was the same period Manchester City had their own dip as well. So Man City have had their dips now twice. Now they've had their bad patch earlier on the season, and they've had it in January. And unfortunately for us, we had our own dip the same time they were having their second dip. The frustration is we should have seized that opportunity to build the gap up more. Like by now, even if we had lost against Man United, if we had won our previous 2 games, maybe like Liverpool and the game against what game was that again? Against Forest. I think we should have been at least 11 or 12 points clear by now. Even if we lost against Man United, I think maybe the loss against Man United have made us okay, back to 10 points or something. Yeah, but it is what it is. Maybe because winning your first league in the manner we've actually it's not going to come easy actually for us now. I already knew you've not won the league for over 21 years, and it's not going to just come like that. You have to work hard for it. There's going to be nerves along the way. There's going to be stress along the way. There's going to be there's going to be so many things riding on, because getting it over the line, especially the manager, there's PTSD already around the club. Even the manager, even if he's trying to come out positive, he's human. Blood runs through his veins. So because blood runs through his veins, he's going to still be human. That makes him human. And because of that, you expect him to be a bit nervous. You expect him to be overthinking it sometime. Once Mikel Arteta gets this league over the line for the first time, if Mikel Arteta win the league, not even the league, if we go on and win the Carabao Cup, you see what will happen. You see the change. You see how we'll finish the league season. You will see how we'll finish the league season. And yes, and I think they're just trying their best to just downplay everything we've done. And again, the game we played against Kai Havertz, I think I actually liked the way Mikel Arteta tried to experiment in that first half. I think he has actually said it before in one of his first conference that Victor Gyökeres and Kai Havertz can actually play together, and they can be very, very good together as a two. For me, so many people, I saw so many views online. Many people felt like it was the same thing. He just switched the players around. But what I saw was different. I noticed that in my opinion, Kai Havertz was playing as actually second striker. That Dennis Bergkamp role. That was why I noticed he was actually playing in that game. He was actually playing like the Dennis Bergkamp of Arsenal, like that number 8 striker behind the striker, not number 8 in the midfield, like number 8 behind the striker. So he made it like a 4-4-2 formation. And if you watch, Madueke and Gabriel Martinelli dropped a bit deep. Most times they were actually dropping into the midfield to help the midfield and to make it a 4 in midfield. And I also think that because we had no Zubimendi and Declan Rice, made it easy for Arteta to go into that shape. So when Martin Odegaard came in the second half, you could not. And if you watch that first half, you could see how electric, how free Gyökeres was. Gyökeres, I think Kai Havertz playing in that game actually unlocked Gyökeres in that game, because if you notice, he was making those runs that he usually makes. But this time around, Kai Havertz was able to find him. And one thing I liked about Kai Havertz's performance was he was able to go forward anytime he's with the ball. He's not looking to pass the ball backwards, sideways, and all that. He was actually looking for ways to go forward. That's what he was actually doing. And I like the way he actually I think I like the way he announced this himself. I know people will say it's just Kai Havertz and all that. But if you say it's just Kai Havertz, what happened in the second half? We went back to type, because if you watch, the way we played in the second half was the same way we've been playing against teams that play low block against us. And also, in that first half, we were actually a bit quicker with our transition. If you watch, when Eze was with the ball, he punches it forward. But when he punches it forward to Havertz, and if you notice, when the ball gets to Havertz, he knows what to do. He just look for the striker. Anytime the ball is with Havertz, he's always looking for Gyökeres. Anytime the ball is with Havertz, he's always looking for. But if the ball is with now he now has 3 options. Now he can either go for Gyökeres, go for Havertz, I'm sorry, go for Gyökeres, go for Noni Madueke or Gabriel Martinelli. Not like Martin Odegaard. When Martin Odegaard is with the ball, he's always looking for Saka. He's always looking for Saka. And it's just like a textbook. Everybody knows already. They've read everything and they've read the manual. They know how Arsenal play when you have a Martin Odegaard on the pitch. And if you notice, most of our wins, I think we've had our most wins, like most of our win percentage this season has come when what's it called? Ifin Waneri or Eberechi Eze has played in that position, because they don't rely solely on Saka. They actually try to like spread the ball around in the middle, and they make the game open. Because that was the reason why, if you notice in the beginning of the season, Gyökeres was actually drawing attention away from Saka, because now he wasn't actually making it obvious that he was actually looking for Saka always. You notice then our wingers are always free, because they were trying to look for Gyökeres then and all those time, but because of the way like actually they were trying to compress him in the midfield at the time, and those are the periods we had our most wins actually. If you look at it critically, and yes, with that, I'm happy with your with what I saw with Kai Havertz against Kara. I loved what I saw. I actually enjoyed. I enjoyed his cameo. I enjoyed his past 45 minutes, but he was involved in all the goals. He was actually involved in all the goals. The first goal, he had the assist. Second goal, I think he scored the second goal. Him and Gyökeres, you could see their link up. You could see how they were working together. That's to tell you that Gyökeres needed someone like Havertz to actually unlock him. And I think if he comes in, I don't think Arteta will want to start him against Leeds. I think Arteta will want to go with his usual for Edison. And maybe when the game is a bit stretch, he will want to bring up a bit difficult. He will want to bring in Kai Havertz to see if he can unlock Gyökeres. I hope he does that as well. I don't want him starting Gabriel Jesus for that, because Gabriel Jesus' cameo in that game against Kara was actually annoying, because he went back to his old self, missing chances and all that. But at the end of the day, we are still a very, very good team. That's why I believe Arsenal is a very, very good team, and I feel like we can still go on and win the league, because I still feel Man City will still drop some points. I believe it. My happiness, Liverpool are beginning to pick form somehow. Somehow they are beginning to pick form. I know they lost against Bournemouth, but I saw some glimpse of a good team in Liverpool over the past few, and they've been winning many of their games over the past few games. I think the first time they drew was against us, and after that they've not won any game since then, actually, to be fair. But and Man City is going to play them next week, and Man City is going to play Spurs, and I just hope you know how ironic this will be. So many Spurs fans actually want Arsenal to lose, and unfortunately they've not won any. I don't think they won any Premier League over the past few games now, and the first time they will go and win any game, they will go and win against Man City. How ironic would that be? How ironic would that be? Ah, God, that would actually see, if Spurs go on and beat Man City this weekend, that will certify Thomas Frank as a true Arsenal fan. If Spurs go on and beat Man City this weekend, that will make him a certified Arsenal fan. I can't wait for that to happen. That would be so hilarious. Actually, he will be so that would be so funny, because to be honest, there's a soft spot for Thomas Frank. He has that soft spot for Arsenal. It would be so funny. Ah, God, yes, and it is just so funny. And yeah, so the game against Leeds, yes, this is the first leg. I think we beat them 5-0 at the Emirates, and that was where Gyökeres announced himself. That's where he scored his first goal for Arsenal. I think he came back in 2 goals in that game, and where people were actually saying, like, oh, he scored against a stacked party. He's already stacked partying against the lesser teams. Why is he not doing it against bigger team and all that? Yeah. And I hope he comes into life this game. I like the way I like the way he scored against. I like the goal he scored against Kara. It was a bit unfortunate against to not to have had his hat trick in the first half. He should have blown them away like 5-0 in the first half, but he missed some sitters. But I hope that goal actually like spurs him on onto this game against Leeds, and I hope he gets his goal, because naturally our number 14s usually score against Leeds. Yes, Thierry Henry, his best game is always against Leeds and he's at number 14. Now, we've got a new number 14. Can our new number 14 keep his scoring form against Leeds? Maybe our 14 is actually meant for Leeds. Maybe. Yeah, I just hope Gyökeres actually comes to life in this one. I hope he scores in this game as well, because we really, really need our attack to start firing, because we need them towards the later phase of the season. And if Kai Havertz can actually come in to the game and maybe he plays that same position he played again, and then maybe unlocks Gyökeres again, that's what we want to see. That's what we actually want to see. And I think that game, we need to be able to control that game. We need to control that game, and we need our defense. We need our midfielder. And I was happy that we're able to rest Zubimendi and Declan Rice. I know so many people actually I see so many people getting not happy with Zubimendi because of his mistake against Manchester United. It can happen, actually, to be honest. It can happen, and then stuff like that can happen. I know the pressure actually got over them, and I know with that rest, and he has actually played so many games this season, so he has had his rest now. Declan Rice has had his rest. So many of those players have had their rest. Saka has had his rest. The defenders, I was happy we decided not to use any of them. Good to see Ricardo Calafiori come back, and it's gonna be exciting time going towards the end of the season. Like Mikel Arteta said, like, get on the boats and support the team. That's what we're gonna do. We are supporters, we're Arsenal fans, so we're gonna back the team till the end. And I expect us to win that game. I actually expect us to win that game, and I know it's not gonna be easy, but we need to just win. Anyhow, I don't care how we win. Even if it's a 1-0 win, even if it's a 2-1 win, even if it's a 3-2 win, I don't care. Just get the win. That's what's that's exactly what matters. That's exactly what we need right now. If we win, actually, we'll apply pressure on Manchester City. And I know Man City find it difficult to win when we've won. And they've got Spurs tomorrow, and you never can tell anything can happen. Man City actually dropped point against a worse Chelsea side 2 weeks ago that had no coach, no manager. So, and Spurs know how they know they've got that knack to they've got that I think they've got that thing for Man City, whereby even if they are their worst run on form, they know how to beat Manchester City. And this is the time we need Spurs. We need them to win so that we can go back to our 7 points buffer. Yes, so that is it. That's my match preview for the game between Arsenal and Leeds. I'll be giving you my predicted match 11 for this one. I think the usual suspect will be at the back. David Raya starting goal for me. My centre back pair will be William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, and my right back will be Yuran Timber. He has had the rest as well. The left back will be Ricardo Calafiori. Good to see him back. And in front of them will be Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi. They've had their rest, and I expect them to perform better in this one. And in front of them, that's where the debate is. Mikel Arteta starts Kai Havertz, or will Mikel Arteta go with the usual Martin Odegaard, or will he decide to go with Eberechi Eze this time around? Left for me, I don't know what to think about this one, but to me, we just add anyone who starts. I just want a performance down there. I just want a performance. If he decides to go with Martin Odegaard, which I expect him to go with, I just want a performance for Martin Odegaard. We need a performance from him. We are actually due a performance. He just needs to go and look at the script look at what what's it called, Kai Havertz did in that game. Always play forward. Stop beating around the bush. Stop dancing in the middle of the park. I know how hostile Leeds is. If you go to Leeds, very, very hostile. It's not easy to play down there. So, yeah. So I expect Arteta to start Martin Odegaard, even if I want him to start Kai Havertz. But the reason why I feel like he will be a bit cautious to go with Kai Havertz is because of he's just coming back from injury, and I don't know if he's 100% fit. I saw his training video yesterday. I don't know if he's 100% match fit enough to actually go on and start that game. And on the left hand side, my front three, my usual suspect, Leandro Trossard, he had the rest as well over the week, in the Champions League. And on the right hand side will be Bukayo Saka, my striker will be Victor Gyökeres. And that's my predicted match 11 and my match preview and what I actually think will happen in that game, and what I expect us to do. I expect us to go on and win. I want us to win that game. So I expect us to win. This is one of those games whereby normally we should go on and win the game, but because of our I've run on form over the past few games. It's not giving me 100% confidence, but as a fan, you need to back your team. You need to support the team. Yes. So, and that's it. That's it. Yes. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you after the game. Come on, you Gunners.